Що ж, всім привіт, хлопчики та дівчатка. Будемо продовжувати грати Star Wars The Old Republic. Стоп. Що ж, почнемо. Продовжувати чи продовжимо починати. Так, що у нас так далі? Добре. Випускаємо наших дронів. І йдемо в маєток лорда Грахана. Так. Здравствуйте. Лежіть, не вставайте. Так, добре. О, це що тут за андроїд? За дроїд ходить? Добре. Лежати. Так, так, лежати я сказав, о. Так. Інша партія. Така що тільки один вбитий. Біжимо. Так, що у нас тут? Ага. Бачимо, бачимо. Так, ось стоїть. Добренько. Що у нас там? Ага. Продовжувати їх мочити. Добре. Продовжимо їх мочити. Оп. Це четверо лягли. Які не бувало. Хай відійшов від мене. От вони настирні, а, хлопці. Добре. Ці вони настирні, а. Ой-ой-ой, зарядка дуже довго. Ага. Дуже довго заряджалася, але вистріл вбило всіх. Гаразд. Так, що у нас тут стоїть? Сміливий хлопчина. Добре.
Authorization. System cannot identify you. Please don't go. Please don't go. What's happening? Are you with Lord Grathan? Are you invading? System cannot identify.
You're awfully emotional for a heap of machinery.
You don't... I am not a machine. I'm not a droid. System cannot stop. Reassigning priorities. Operating number 2188-697. Please, did the Duchess send you? Please help me.
Tell me what's been done to you.
Grathan's people took us prisoner for experiments. The scientists cut open our heads, put us in droids. Identification model OHK-99. They program us for advanced intelligence. Enhanced combat tactics. Now my body's lying dead across the room. I can see it.
You're a slave now. as I was not so long ago.
Yes, that's accurate. Please undo it. I'm the last. The others have all been converted. They can't talk, can't disobey, but I know they can still think, feel. Please listen. You could disable us all. Send the shutdown command from our central command console. Please. You could put an end to this. Use the command console. I can't go with you, motor and combat systems non-functional. Please, make it stop hurting.
Так. Ну що, пішли робити злодійства. Так, Хемвал, згоден зі мною, будемо злодійство творити. О. Зараз ми злодійство будемо робити. Так, що з камерою? Ага, о, добре. Добре. Так, далі йдемо. Та я зрозумів. Вал, що ти тут не при чому. Уїм побалакаємо, да-да-да.
Yes, a violent intruder laying waste to Lord Graffin's compound. I applaud you. I'm Ismar Bringle, one of Lord Graffin's indentured scientists. I'd like to make your destruction of this place highly profitable.
Why should I trust you?
Because I despise Lord Graffin with the fiery heat of 1,000 Tatooine deserts. 3 years ago, Lord Graffin lured me to work for him. He promised great opportunities and exciting fields of study. Instead, I became a prisoner, slaving on freakish creations Graffin uses to advance himself. It's a thankless existence.
Tell me what this has to do with me.
Yes, I'm just getting to that part. Graffin cybernetics researchers, a sadistic bunch of scum, developed cyborg body parts that regenerate. The technology will revolutionize warfare. It's worth a fortune. I have a buyer looking to manufacture a cyborg army. You'll get 60% of my profits if you steal the cybernetic researchers' files.
This better be worth my while.
You won't get shortchanged, I promise. There is a catch, of course. You'll have to activate the main console by sending override commands from the remote terminals. Graffin protects his computers with lethal security forces, war droids, cyborgs, even genetically engineered weapons. Expect heavy resistance.
A Sith fears no one.
Your fearlessness is inspiring. I just don't want anything interfering with our goal. Take this data spike, insert it into the main console at Grafton's central lab. The spike will download all the data we need. When you're done, bring me the spike. I'll arrange its sale and transfer credits to your account. Go now, be swift.
Гаразд, жінко. Побачимо, що ти нам там приготувала.
Please, tell me Lord Zash sent you. Please, I can't stand it here any longer. I don't want to die.
I understand you've created a device that can harm cyborgs. Give it to me.
The device? Oh, you mean the neutralizer, the cyber neutralizer. My finest work yet, though I don't quite see what the use of it is.
Why to fell a Darth, my anxious friend?
But that's just what I'm saying. I don't know how useful it actually is. Lord Zash commissioned this weapon against cyborgs. The thing is, most cyborgs are only 10% machine. You need someone at least 50% machine for the neutralizer to do any real damage.
Tell me where it is, or I'll kill you.
If you want it, take it. It's only a prototype, but I guess it'll work if there's one droid you really want to bash. It's in the lab building, can't be missed. But Grantham wouldn't let me have the power cells I need to power it. You'll need to steal those off his droids.
Looks like it's your turn to die now.
No, please. Lord Zash said she'd free me.
Ага, а мені сказала, що тебе треба прибрати. Та й що з камерою туди, а? Так, ага, вон нас настроїв. А вон то чому тут така тиша? Дві людини в цьому планеті. Прикольно. Добре. Ага, нам наверх ще треба сходити. Добре, зараз сходимо. Оп, всі лежать. Добре. Пішли далі. Це все, що будує тут стоять. Хлопці. До побачення. Хлопці. Так. Та я зрозумів тебе, Хевал. Так. О, добренько. Раз. Получилось стоїти курити, хлопці. Перекур настав. О, тоді поспіть. Так, це ще стоять, а дроїди не курять. Дроїди підзаряджаються. Це я їх підзарядив, мов, блискавкою гарно. Так. Угу. Знов стоять. Раз, зараз будуть лежати. Оп. Все, лежать. Добре. О, 3 вже людини. А, камінюка. Активовано. О, хлопче. Клас. Мені сподобалось. Ага. О, дівчинонька якась бігає. Торгутянська. Ага.
Stop! You must not steal that precious data, I implore you. Were I not locked in Grafton's science dormitory, I'd face you in person. I can only hope the passion of my plea convinces you. I'm Lanater Drogue, lead researcher of Lord Grafton's Cybernetics Division. That data you're stealing is my life's work.
I guess it's a bad time to be you.
Please, you don't fully grasp the significance of my work. Let me explain. I'm the creator of Project ARC, automatic regenerating cybernetics. I've developed mechanical body parts that grow and heal like actual flesh and bone. Making better soldiers is an obvious application, but my dream is to give these lifelike replacement limbs to the victims of war.
Am I supposed to care?
Don't you see, this technology should be used to heal, not create more killing machines. Lord Grafton encrypted my research notes to prevent duplication. But that data spike will download everything and erase the original. You're taking the only copy. Please don't steal that data. Allow me to continue healing the sick.
I was promised a lot of credits for this, and I plan to collect.
I hope you can live with the knowledge you failed to make the galaxy a better place. Enjoy your filthy credits, thief.
What do I care about bettering the galaxy?
You'd think even Sith would tire of wallowing in corruption. Eventually. I pity you, really. Good day.
Ой, та ладно, налякав так. Я ж прям так злякався прям.
You've returned. The sounds of battle echoing through the compound was like music. Made me want to dance. Oh, don't leave me in suspense. Did you download the cybernetics data? Are we going to be rich?
Depends. Can you deliver what you promised?
Oh, I'll deliver. You'll see. Everything is in place. I'll send the data spike to my contacts so they can extract and verify the data. It'll be raining credits before you know it. I'm so grateful you crossed my path. You've made my dreams come true.
Enjoy your dreams while they last.
Oh, I intend to. You'll be paid as soon as my contacts authenticate the data. It shouldn't take long.
Ну давай. Так. Стоп. О. Ну, чогось не хватало. А тепер все в порядку. Одинці. Влади. Нарешті. Доїхав цей ліфт. Хлопці. Готуйте. Братуте, хлопці, я прийшов позбавити вашого хазяїна деяких речей. І зараз ми будемо це виконувати. Поїхали. Які ти розмовляти став багато, а? Чого? Та хватай вже маску і побігли. Оглядаєшся там. Та її. Вот. Так, масочку ми вже забрали. Ходімо забирати інші речі. Нам... Речі нам сюди. Далеко. Гаразд. Одмахався. О, ми на місці. Добре, що помітив, їх там двоє стояло. Останнє наверху стоїть, добре. Ну, що таке, хлопчик? А, ти цього б'єш, понял. Та й. Ну, що таке? Тепер можна забирати пристрій. Так, добре, заборов дроїда. Так, а тут ще дещо ж є. Так, ага, ось його.
No. Oh, this is a disaster. Simply terrible. Somebody has to stop me. Somebody has to stop me right now.
You're a big droid. Stop yourself.
Oh, if only that were possible. I'm programmed to understand over 100 languages and dialects, and in not one is the phrase on fire positive when referring to a person. Why, of all droids, I was chosen to maintain these awful things and protect their schematics, I will never understand. Oh, if only I didn't have this terrible restraining bolt restricting my actions. I'd destroy the plans to those turrets in an instant.
Why not shut down the turrets themselves?
Lord Grathan would have me for scrap if I did that. The turret schematics are stored within my databanks. If the restraining bolt was removed, I could delete them, ensuring that no more turrets could be built. It's the next best thing to disabling the turrets themselves. If you value organic life, you will remove my restraining bolt and let me destroy the schematics once and for all.
I'm downloading the plans for the Imperials.
If you're insistent on it, there's nothing I can do. After all, I'm not programmed for combat. If it were up to me, organic species would not be allowed to do such horrible things to each other.
That's hardly your call.
No, I'm not programmed for war or violence at all. And furthermore, it's a good thing I don't have a stomach, because watching Lord Grathan's test subjects burst into flames would be more than I could handle, I think.
Тупа залізяка. Так, оце дивне місце. Бачили, як я тут проходив, коли сюди йшов? А тепер дивіться. Оп, я горю. Чому горю, не зрозуміло. Коли йшов туди, не міг загорітися. Коли йду назад, загораюся. Дивно. Дуже дивно. Хлопці, вас тільки тут хватало. Я летів собі спокійно, нікого не чіпав. От вам потрібно було мене чіпати. От і померли. Ну що, поїхали. Ці знов тут ще стоять. Раз. Мені трішки експірієнсу не завадить. Ох, і ще стоять хлопчики. Раз. О. А чому так мало? Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй. Ну, добре, гаразд, хлопці, ви мене вмовили. Помирайте тоді. Я ж попереджав. Так, почнемо здавати завдання.
Back. I take it you have the plans to the turrets then? Can't wait to lay my eyes on them. Can't wait to take them back to the Empire.
Гроші
I
давай.
think I've earned my payment.
Absolutely. You've earned it. This is great news. These turrets are the future of Imperial anti-personnel weaponry, and Lord Grafton wanted to keep them all to himself. And we showed him. Can't wait to try these out on some Republic scum. Good work.
Та ще б не гудворк. Опа, левел-ап. 31 рівень. Так, що у нас тут? Страждання. Страждання. Гаразд. І... Ага, неприродне збереження. Це ліки. Гаразд, хай будуть ліки. О, тільки не кажіть, що в мене ще
So, I guess I
32
have
буде.
to thank you for returning my soldiers. My soldiers who've been tormented and put in droid bodies. My soldiers whom I didn't even recognize at first. You brought them back to me.
They'll serve the Empire better than ever now.
They'll certainly be loyal and they've sure got firepower, but that's secondary. They're missing their minds. They'll take orders, but they can't think like people anymore. Not your fault, I get that. Blast. Looking at those droids makes me sick.
You just need to learn to deal.
Best thing to hope for is that with time they don't remember what's happened. Hope that their brains
Тобі,
shut down
дівчинка,
completely.
потрібно було
Past
стати
it all.
так от.
Anyway, you've earned your pay. You've made my superiors very happy. Those men.
If you're angry, focus that anger against our enemies.
От
I've got
дурку,
enough
га.
anger for everyone right now. I'll
Ще
see you
пригає
around.
ще щось.
And
Ну,
anyway,
ти ж звідси.
I need to contact
Геть
these
звідси.
droids' families.
Дурку, га. Сало та ще й насолоджується. Тим, що так криво стоїть. Так, поїхали. Добре, нам тепер треба. А що нам треба? Ага, нам треба до лагерю реванітів. Гаразд.
Enjoy your stay.
І не отримав я 32-й. Але зараз от, мабуть, отримаю. Ладра, я тобі масочку приніс. Тримай.
Ah, you've returned. You must have talked to Tarun by now. Did you make it out to the estate? Did you? Did you see the mask? Wasn't it amazing?
I have the mask right here.
Oh, you have it. I never thought I'd see it again. Free from Grafton's prison at last. Free from the hands of heretics. It's a wonderful day.
You're fawning over a trinket. It isn't Revan, only a mask.
Oh, poor initiate. You still don't understand. But it's all right. The mask is with us now. I have a gift for you to celebrate your success and the completion of the rite. I can't finish your initiation, only the Master can do that. But I can recognize achievement. You've done so very well. The mask will guide us forevermore.
Вона точно дурна. Точно фанатик. Без варіантів.
More initiates. The compound's getting less secure all the time. Still, I suppose the Master knows what he's doing. And if you can follow the ways of Revan, we'll judge your worth.
I'm not interested in being judged by my inferiors.
Until you've proven yourself, you're nothing here. Remember that. Revan didn't work alone. Revan had allies, all walks of life. We're no different. You want to join us? You need to face the men and women who got here first and who've proved that they're loyal to the Master.
Sounds like a huge waste of my time.
Then maybe we shouldn't bother with you at all. You need to show those in the Master's inner circle that you understand of Revan's teachings. They'll ask questions. You'll answer. If they're not satisfied, they'll abandon the test of wisdom and begin your test of strength. Revan didn't suffer the weak.
From what I've seen, weakness prevails among the Revanites.
Then it's time you saw something more. Your pilgrimage starts in the jungle. You'll find your first guide there. He'll determine whether you're worth sending on to the rest. Be ready for anything, Initiate. The jungle's dangerous, and so are the true Revanites.
Ага. О, 32-й. Добре. Так, а що у нас тут? А, на 35-му буде. Добре. 35-й, так 35-й. Поїхали. Ей. Так, щось я, мабуть, забув. А ніхто не нагадав. І...
Counting on my luck?
On it.
So, you have come. You who would join the Order of Revan. I am Moron Dokas, Lord of Beasts. I am Revanite, and I am Sith. What do you say to me?
What do you expect me to say? I'm very impressed.
I do not need your praise, Initiate. For decades I have served the Master. He found me when I was a lava and saw that I was strong in the Force. Against the Empire's traditions he trained me. This is the way of Revan, to teach all species the path to power.
What's your point, exactly?
It is something you must consider if you are to be a Revanite. It will shape you, change you. Now you will answer a question. And you will answer well, or face the claws of my pets. Why do you think Revan trained aliens in the ways of the Sith? Why did Revan offer power to all Seekers?
Revan knew that servants are more useful when they're powerful.
You answer well. You answer wisely. You speak like a true Revanite. You may proceed on your pilgrimage and seek worth in the eyes of another.
The sooner we get this done, the better.
Seek the mercenary called Setafar as she teaches her soldiers. Then shall your trial continue.
Ну, поїхали. Познайомимося з мандалорцями.
back.
О. Так. Раз. Одна вже повернулася. Не застрягаємо. А, ну ладно, добре. Можна так переїхати. Ось ця сета-фар стоїть.
Talking. Have some of the men head into the city. They've earned a break from training.
Yes, Commander.
It's good to see you alive. Not everyone makes it past Morin. Raymond contacted me from the base. Said you wanted to join our society. Is it true?
Should we be discussing this in public?
My people won't talk, and I've swept the area for bugs. We'll discuss it now. Centuries ago, my clan fought Revan when we invaded the Republic with the rest of the Mandalorians. It was our privilege to battle Jedi. We lost the war over Malchor 5, but that was a privilege too. It's out of respect for Revan that I agreed to join the Master.
You're weak and a fool.
I'm bound by blood and honor. That's the Mandalorian way. I serve the Order to ensure Revan's name isn't forgotten. Revan was a warrior, a leader, and deserves to be remembered. Since you're not bound by honor, how do I know you won't sully the Dark Lord's memory? What can you do for the Order in Revan's name?
I'll learn all I can about Revan's past.
Fine. The Order has enough warriors. You might be able to serve. You'll need to talk to one more person before you head back to the compound. Find Major Pathel. He oversees security on the wall.
This is beneath me, but I'll do it.
Glory to Mandalore, and glory to our master.
О, і не потрібно вбивати було.
No problem.
Так, гаразд.
After this drink.
Of course.
Поїхали. Будемо робити. Ай-яй-яй. Да. Ну, ви. Виїжджай. О. Пирти, га. Ось майор Пател.
Come on over. There's nothing to trouble us here, and we can speak freely. I'm Major Pathel, at your service. It's always wonderful to meet new initiates. The Order of Revan needs all the dedicated young people it can get.
Don't waste my time. I'm here about initiation.
Of course, we both have business outside the Revanites to get back to. I don't know how your other meetings went, but I like to conduct these interviews informally. No point making your life difficult, eh? Quite a few initiates, young officers, acolytes, and the like, think our secret society will help them become Morphs or Dark Lords. You're not like that, I presume?
The Order of Revan intrigues me, but I don't need it to get what I want.
You're ambitious. That's a fine trait. Don't let it get the better of you, though. Not every initiate realizes that advancement in the Revanites does not guarantee advancement in the Empire, nor how dangerous being a Revanite really is. The Dark Council seeks to root us out. So, how do we respond? How do we answer the Empire's accusations of heresy?
We move secretly. We manipulate those in power.
Exactly. We work in the shadows to reform the Empire, but we don't betray its ideals. That's all I needed to make my judgment. I'm going to send a message to the compound. Raymond will be waiting for you.
Then I'm done with the likes of you.
So you are. For now.
Так, добре. Повертаємося.
Destination. Enjoy your
Поїхали.
stay.
Simple.
О, гаразд.
So you finished the pilgrimage. Not bad. I don't know what happened out there. It's none of my business. But the inner circle approves of your initiation.
I'm only interested in meeting the master.
You're on your way. Take pride in that. You did good in this trial. Now you'll have to find someone else to show you the next stage of the journey.
If that's right, I have no more need for you.
Good luck. Every step brings you closer to the master.
Ага. Да, до масту, да.
Well, you really made it, didn't you? I've been hearing a lot about your progress, hearing about your trials. Your initiation has not been an easy one, but you've met the challenge and showed you can walk Revan's path. Now you may undergo the final rite.
That certainly took long enough.
This won't be a waste. This time, you're ready. The Master will complete your lessons, and you'll be welcomed as a full member of the Order of Revan. This is a great privilege. The Master reveals himself to no one outside the Order.
At last, the respect I deserve.
You may go to the Master in his chamber. He'll be waiting for you. Listen to him, obey him. Through the Master, you will know the path of Revan.
Гаразд. Так, що в нас тут? Якщо в нас цікаво. Так, у мене є щось, працює, не працюю. Кулемо. Добре. Ще. Відправляємо хлопців працювати.
I can spare the time.
Easy.
You who have died and been reborn, stand before me now. You who have reclaimed the ancient past, stand before me now. You who have demonstrated power and wisdom to my followers, look upon the master of the Order of Revan.
Are you too afraid to show your face?
Silence! This is the end of your initiation and the beginning of your true journey. You will walk the path of Revan forevermore. The enemies of the Order will force you to move in shadows. But we shall keep your secrets safe, as you shall keep ours.
The time for subterfuge is over. Know me for who I am.
All that to meet up with you. I'm hardly impressed.
If I wanted you to be impressed, I would never have come to meet you. I apologize for the deception, and for not meeting you sooner. But you must know how badly the Dark Council wants me dead. The Order of Revan threatens everything the Dark Council prizes.
You're awfully enamored of yourself.
You've seen the power of Revan's path. Do you really still doubt? Revan came to Drummond Cass after being reborn. Some believe Revan died at the hands of our Emperor. I believe otherwise. I believe Revan overthrew the Emperor and has sat secretly on the throne for 3 centuries. Aside from our Order, only the Dark Council knows the truth.
You're completely mad, aren't you?
Could a madwoman have achieved so much power? Believe in me. Believe in the path of Revan. I have heard whispers in the Citadel. For decades, the Emperor has been in seclusion. The Dark Council no longer speaks with him. The only explanation is this. The Dark Council betrayed their leader and locked Emperor Revan away, seizing power for themselves. They seek to silence us because we know.
I think I've heard enough conspiracy theories.
It's difficult, I know, to think that our great Emperor suffers. But I would ask you for your help. My agents tell me that you met with a Sith named Sandor, a man who seeks to destroy the Revanites. End his threat. Go to Sandor and tell him that you met the Revanite leader. Tell him that the leader is his own master, Darth Charnas.
What makes you think I won't betray you instead?
You're one of us now. I put my trust in you, Revanite. I obtained this Sith amulet from Charnas. Give it to Sandor, He'll believe you stole it from his master while among the Revenites. They will turn against each other. When this is done, though, when you have spoken to Sandor, you cannot return here.
Somehow, I'm not terribly disappointed.
Sandor must never suspect your true allegiance. You must walk the path of Revan on your own. The path to power. The path neither Jedi nor Sith. May the Force be with you. May it make you strong.
Yes.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
One of my finer efforts, I think.
A clever slave turned master. You returned from having your ears filled with lies by the Revenites. I do not envy you the experience. Tell me now, did you find what we need? Did you see the face of the leader?
She's a Sith Lord. Dark-skinned, with black hair and tattoos.
I know her. I know her, yes! Tari Darkspanner. My master knows her. We will use her. The Dark Council will strip her of her power, her mind, and her life.
Whatever you can do to her and her people, it isn't enough.
Likely true, but I'm sure the punishment will suffice. I promised you a reward in the name of Darth Charnas, so you shall have it. You have served the Empire well. Thanks to you, we have the means to obliterate this society of heretics. The name of Revan will be spoken on Drummond Cast no more.
It just seems like a waste.
Better to snuff out the plague than to let it spread. Leave me now. It is time to put Darth Charnas' plans into action.
Ага, гаразд. Так. Знову закидаємо. Пішов. Перший пішов. Другий пішов.
Easy.
Третій теж пішов. А ми полетіли докладати лорду Зашу. Гаразд. Ой, та що так. Так. О. Вирівнялись. Що там у нас за листа прийшло? Ага, гроші прийшли. О. Усього на всього близько 1000 кредитів.
Do you require medical attention?
А я тоді так старався.
Be well.
Так. Пішли.
No problem.
Ага.
Simple.
Not a moment too soon, apprentice. Tell me we were successful. Tell me you have the tech we need to destroy Scotia.
It's time to kill Scotia.
Fantastic. Magnificent. Perfect. Then the time to do the deed is now. Scotia is in his chambers as we speak. Be ready. Even with the power you have over him, he will be a frightful sight. Set your nerves of cortosis. Turn your fear into hatred. Remember, Scotia stands between us and glory.
I don't see how you plan to make this work.
The relic you found under the Colossus is the key to Scotia's power over his Trandoshan bodyguards. Go to Scotia's chambers and show them the relic. The Trandoshans should stand down, or attack him or something. The confusion should be enough. This is the first step.
Then I use the anti-cyborg prototype to disable him, right?
Exactly. With the bodyguards gone, you can get close enough to Scotia to use the prototype you stole from Graffin's. But be mindful. Scotia may be more machine than man, but he's no weakling in the Force. Killing him will still be a challenge.
Challenge? I spit on challenges.
I wish I could be there to see the contortions on Scotia's malformed face when you destroy him. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm due to make an appearance at a party in the Nexus Room Cantina. Meet me there when you're done.
Кланятися було не обов'язково, хлопчику. Так. Жмякаємо сюди. І полетіли. Та ні перший. Ось.
Sure.
Угу.
On it.
Все, пішли. Пішли вбивати Дарта скотиняку.
I see. Nothing yet. What makes this slave so bold as to enter my chambers? Tell me, slave, are you insane, or do you have a death wish?
If you think this is bad, you should meet my other personality.
Skisk. Kill him.
I'm your master now.
Clever. Zash must have stayed up many a night to think of that one. I suppose you'll be sending my bodyguards away now, or maybe you'll order them to kill me.
It should at least be entertaining. Tear him to pieces.
You shouldn't have done that. The bodyguards, they're nothing. Show. But you subverted my authority, took my slaves from me, and that makes me angry. And killing you will be over too soon. No. I think you're going to have to suffer first.
Ага. Так. Ти хочеш посити, мабуть, будеш страждати, друже. Отак. Дарт скотиняка.
My final efforts. I think.
Зараз ми з тобою побалакаємо, хлопче.
Is this... Did you... Zash! You've killed me!
How does it feel to be killed by a slave, Scotia?
Mindless. You don't know what Zash can do. Think of how many years she must have spent plotting my death. She will kill you, just like she's killed me.
I killed you, not Zash.
Є потрібно більше експресії додати в голос про цьому. Так.
I'm your man.
The course.
Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.
Isis be Jandan's Amin.
Well, when I'd heard she'd taken up with a Mandalorian, I was scandalized. Just scandalized.
A Mandalorian? Does nobody value Sith blood these days?
I know. Don't you think so, Zash?
The places Amin's White fools. Gawandida seek from Tauhans.
I'm sorry. Will you excuse me? I need to have a quick chat with my apprentice. If you must. Now, as I was saying. Thank the Emperor you've arrived. It doesn't matter how much one drinks. These parties are just dull, 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 dull. I hope you've come to cheer me up.
I have dismantled the machine.
He's dead then? Excellent. You have performed magnificently, apprentice. None of this would have been possible without you.
Lord Zash.
Darth Thanaton. I'm honored.
Yes. I'll just let you two chat.
Don't go anywhere just yet, apprentice. This call won't take long, and I have some further instructions for you. As I said, my lord, I'm honored. But why call me?
You have nerve, Zash. Nerve. But I thought you were smarter.
With all respect, Darth Thanaton, I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play ignorant with me, Zash. Scotia's dead, and you killed him.
Scotia? Dead? That's the first I've heard of it. When did this happen?
Just now, Zash, and you know it. What did you expect to gain? His position? His title? You know it doesn't work that way. Where's your discretion?
Discretion? I've been at this party for ages. I may have had a little much to drink, but I'm fairly certain I haven't murdered anyone. Though I have always fancied Scotia's chambers. So much more shelf space.
Zash, I don't want to have this conversation by hollow. Report to my chambers immediately.
Yes, Darth Thanaton. It'll be my pleasure.
Are we in trouble?
Give me time to talk to Thanaton, and then meet me in Darth Scotia's chambers. And don't worry. You played your part, now it's time for me to play mine. We did it, apprentice.
Ну, гаразд. Жінко. Так.
Counting on my luck?
Not a problem.
Так, що у нас тут? Добре.
Jandan. Jandan.
Destination?
Угу.
Enjoy your stay.
Полетіли.
Yeah, there he is. It's Lord Zash's apprentice. Surely he knows.
You wouldn't tell us if he did.
Warpines brigan iswis buidan.
Still, it doesn't hurt to ask, does it?
Colonel, let it rest.
I will not let it rest. Everyone knows Lord Zash was at the party when Scotia was killed, and yet everyone knows she killed him. She somehow devised a way of being in two places at once. If I let it rest, we'll all be dead.
Don't be silly. I'm the one who killed Scotia.
Now you're the one who's being silly.
I wouldn't underestimate him, Colonel. He looks dangerous enough to me.
But a Dark Lord of the Sith? He's only an apprentice, Calaveras. Please, you must tell me. How did Zash kill Darth Scotia?
How many times do I have to say it? It was me. Me.
Clearly he's not saying anything, Colonel. Let it rest.
Fine then, fine. But I'm warning you, Calaveras. Lord Zash is becoming too powerful too quickly. Since when has anyone in the history of the Sith committed a murder so brazenly, yet made it appear that she was somewhere else the entire time? It's enough to wake the Emperor, I tell you.
Ну, чувак, а тобі що завитки що?
Perfect timing, apprentice. I just met with that insufferable Thanaton, and I have good news.
Who is this Darth Thanaton?
Darth Thanaton sits just below the Dark Council in authority. He commands me, he commands you. Scotia was his little pet, but the other council members were more impressed with our little sleight of hand. You would have been proud of me. I went into a reprimand, but I emerged a Darth.
All you did was go to a party.
I did more than you realize. Nevertheless, what's important is that we are finally free to act. Remember the map you found on Korriban that pointed us to the power of Tulak Horde? The first piece of that artifact, that power, is here on Drummond Cast. This piece is in the deepest chamber of the Dark Temple. Scotia always hoarded the key to the chamber like a Hutt hoards his credits. Now I have Scotia's title, his chambers, his research, and his key. He always said I would enter the Dark Temple over his rusting corpse. However, I won't be the one to go into the Dark Temple. You will.
I always have to do your dirty work.
Before I went to Korriban to choose an apprentice, a furious apparition awakened in the Dark Temple, implacable in its anger, murdering all who trespassed on the innermost chamber. But I had a dream. An apprentice of low origin humbled himself before the apparition, pacifying it. That's why you and your peers were singled out.
Wait. You want me to bow to this apparition?
You must go into the temple and face the apparition. And when you do, I believe that your humility will be the key. Still, I want you to know, I'm not certain you're the one from my dream. I fear I may be sending you to your death.
I eat apparitions for dinner.
You have a wonderfully deranged mind, and you're right. Tulak Horde's power awaits us both. We must not lose sight of this goal. Use this glyph to enter the innermost chamber of the Dark Temple. Humble yourself before the apparition, and bring back the piece of the artifact.
Sai galut saira, iswis us uf bandan, ja atnam, in puidangarja.
Так і зробимо. 33-й. Добре, добре, дуже добре.
After this drink.
Not a problem.
Destination?
Ні, не так далеко.
Enjoy
Спочатку
your
сюди.
stay.
Там є кілька завдань по дорозі. Так, а що у нас тут? Та о, богині, да. Ага. Угу. Ще дві місії треба виконати, так. Угу. Угу. Добре. Так. Ну, пішли, хлопчики. Продовжуємо. Так, ось і місії.
Damn it, this would never have happened on my watch. Ah, my lord. It's good to see that the Sith haven't let things slide. Not like the rest of this circus of an empire. First, it's slave rebellions in the jungle. Then this. We wouldn't have allowed these kinds of things 30 years ago.
If it's so serious, get help from the Imperial military and leave me alone.
There isn't time for that. I was sent to this construction site to investigate unusual behavior among the droids. I wasn't here long when one of the units attacked me. I barely escaped with my life. But worse than that, I found this transmitter on the droid.
What exactly does this have to do with me?
It's apathy that's destroying this empire from the inside out. I warned my superiors what would happen if they continued to be lax about this planet's security. Someone, an independent interest, a rogue Sith Lord, is using these droids to broadcast Cast City's schematics to an off-planet location.
I don't have time for this.
That kind of lackadaisical attitude is what's bringing this empire down. We need to get those transmitters. If we can remove enough of them from the droids, it'll make the data they're sending unintelligible. The sooner we get those transmitters out, the better. This information can't end up in the hands of our enemies.
Ага, ну гаразд. Умовив. Побігли мочити гадів. Залізних, ага. О, це я чую, медитують чи що. Зараз ми помедитуємо. Отакої їм. Так.
With time to spare.
Так, що у нас тут? Ага. Гаразд. Так.
Counting on my luck?
On it.
І впали всі. Так. Ще один пристрій. Так. Але є щось? Нема. Погано. А у вас, хлопці? О, цих є. От і добре. Все, повертаємося. От чорти б вас хопили, я б так їхав трішки. А ви... Та нехай. Давай. Не готовий він. О, вже готовий.
Simple.
Ага.
Already? And you have the transmitters?
Don't act too surprised. I think you had no faith in me.
You're right. I owe you thanks. If you'll give me a moment, I'll upload the data to High Command and we'll see what's what. This is worse than I ever would have imagined. Lord Grathan's behind this. He has to be.
Could you try to explain things from the beginning?
He's covered his tracks well. We won't be able to prove it, but Lord Grathan has been sending security codes and planetary readouts off-world. Everything an invading army would need. Major Shellister is already en route to the probable invasion site with every soldier he can find. They'll meet you just across the bridge. Hurry. Sure.
On it.
Over the last 3 days, a series of transmissions left Drummond Cast and were received by ships orbiting a nearby asteroid. These transmissions contained safe landing coordinates for the planet's surface and security codes to bypass the orbital defenses.
We can't waste any more time.
Just so. Several hours ago, small shuttles built to avoid sensor detection began to land and deliver troops to the planet's surface. These troops are brutal alien mercenaries of the exiled Lord Titonus. Students of Sith politics will remember she was the rebel who declared her own kingdom on Begarin.
There's a very simple solution to this problem. Lots of blood.
It seems a foregone conclusion. Lord Titonus has judged her timing perfectly. With so many of our forces off-planet, it is possible she could take Car City if she lands her entire mercenary army. We must stop her shuttles from landing and beat back her forces. I've thrown every resource I have down there already. Now it's up to you.
Major Shellister. Captain Eisen asked me to come by. He was under the impression we were being invaded.
Captain Eisen was right. Paranoia paid off.
Так, добре, що у нас тут? І що? І все? Ну, раз. Закінчив рівень. Добре.
I'm back.
Can you sense it, my lord? Something out there? I wish it were in my head, but I know it's real. Please excuse me. It's these long nights, excavating relics near the Dark Temple. I'm Major Swain Lothar, Imperial Reclamation Service. My team uncovered several significant artifacts at a nearby dig. That's when things started going wrong.
That's not fear I smell, is it?
I lead dig teams. That's all I'm trained for. First, it was strange noises from the temple, then figures lurking nearby. My team didn't like it, but I told them to push on. Now they're days overdue, and I owe a report to Lord Duan. But I can't go out there. I need someone to find them, make sure the artifacts make it.
I don't have a weak stomach.
Wish I could say the same for myself. My team's still in those caves. Whatever's happened, please bring those relics to Lord Duan. He's overseeing a small camp by the Dark Temple.
I've only a moment to rest. Those things from the Dark Temple are attacking again. Jez thinks they're drawn to the artifacts. I bet he's right. They went berserk the second we packed everything up to leave. It's time to make a stand. If those crazies want our relics, they'll have to kill us first.
I've sent 3 separate expeditions into the Dark Temple. Not one has returned. I can't say for sure what's going on, but people who go in there, they don't come back.
And here I thought bravery was a requirement for the Imperial military.
Maybe if you think being scared of something that kills Sith is unreasonable. You can survive the Dark Temple. I beg you to do me, and more importantly, the Empire a favor. The expeditions I sent in were looking for specific data. I can spare the manpower. They were slaves mostly, but the data is essential.
You don't have the authority to give me orders.
You're absolutely right. But please consider that you'll be doing a valuable service for the Empire, and you'll be extremely well rewarded. All I'm asking is for you to find the data the expedition collected. If all you find is bodies, bring back their data pads. This information is vital to future construction on Droman Kaas. Please help.
If I can spare the time.
I'll mark the location the expedition last signaled from on your map. It's the best I can do.
Блін, капітан фізик. Щоб назвали б лейтенант хімік. Було б ще цікавіше.
At last, the Dark Council has answered my petitions and sent a fine young Sith to help secure the temple.
I'm just here to check the plumbing.
Of course, I've been ignored again. How stupid of me. If you're here, however, you must have the authority to enter the Dark Temple. You could still save this planet.
What are you babbling about, old man?
You're a brave one, aren't you? Or is it that you sense my weakness? But not everything grows weaker with age. The Dark Temple is ancient, built during a previous incarnation of our empire. 1,000 years ago, our own emperor buried his enemies here. These enemies remain powerful, even in death, which is why the temple was sealed. But now, something terrible has happened.
Some idiot went and woke them up.
With the Emperor's attention elsewhere, a group of ambitious but ignorant Sith thought to gain power by raiding the temple. They didn't find the relics they sought. Instead, they awoke an ancient Sith Lord, Lord Calig, and their expedition plunged into madness.
If I go in, will I go mad too?
Not necessarily. Many of the troops sent in after were simply slaughtered. Because Lord Calig died by ambush, I believe he awakened unaware of his own death, and his expectations became reality for those around him. His power overwhelmed all inside the temple. And even now the workers plot wars against each other, believing themselves Sith Lords, and drawing terrible power from Calig himself.
Yawn.
You are lucky I have no other to turn to in this dark time. There are still more ancient Sith Lords whose spirits lay dormant in the temple. If the ancient Sith Lords are woken by the violence within, they could overrun Droman Kaas.
I was just thinking of getting off this planet.
If the other ancients awake and escape, there will be nowhere in the galaxy safe from their wrath. I have studied all of the burial chambers within. Each was made with the same ancient design, one we can exploit. If you fuse the 500-kilogram hinges on each tomb door, even a violent assault should not be able to wake the ancients.
There will be no survivors.
That will not stop the next group of idiots from putting us right back in this situation. The team I sent in earlier was using a massive metal torch. Effective, but slow, I'm afraid. They did not make it far. The torch must be recovered, and the doors of the ancients sealed.
Teufel atraus.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
Onstojandan.
Sure.
Not a problem.
Twistem usatidama.
Do you dare approach the great Nil Venerus, Lord of the Sith, Master of the Undying Darkness? Answer me. What insolence brings you to this place, slave?
You don't look like a Sith Lord, and you wear a slave collar.
What? You're not afraid of me? You aren't a mindless puppet like the rest of them? I don't understand.
I still have my senses, but someone here is out of his.
You're right. I was out of my senses. But not anymore. I was part of an expedition sent by the Empire to measure strange activity in the Dark Temple. But soon after we entered, we all became different people. I became the mighty Lord Venerus, and the others became my obedient followers and servants.
Wait. You said you were part of an expedition.
We were gathering data for the Empire, and then we were all suddenly possessed. It's strange that you seem to be unaffected. In fact, it's strange to find you here at all. I thought the Imperials gave up sending people in here. What exactly are you doing here?
I'm doing a vital service to the Empire.
So, the Imperials haven't given up on getting their precious data, after all. This is lucky. You see, ever since I came to my senses, I've been worried that my followers will begin to doubt my leadership. I can't lose my power. I can't go back to being a slave. But maybe we can help each other.
You have my complete, undivided attention.
All I ask is that you find the symbols of Lord Venerus's power. They were looted from his tomb by the people possessed by Venerus's enemies. The symbols will help me reinforce my followers' belief in me, lock them in their dream.
I make no guarantees.
Be careful. Venerus's old enemies will put up a good fight.
One of my finer efforts, I think.
Could have gone worse. Not sure how, but it could have. I can spare the time.
Easy. Things didn't work out.
На кінець. Хоч один зібрав символ. Так. Добре. Так, а ці хлопці що нам скажуть? Хлопці, що у вас є? Цікаво. Ага. Тут нема нічого. Гаразд. Жіночка, в тебе щось є? Ага.
One of my finer efforts, I think.
Є. Добре. Так, ще один залишився. О. Так. Так, ні, не впало. От багатство, ага. Так, хлопці, ви там що крутите? Ремонт вирішили зробити чи що? О, є. Усі три. Добре. Побігли віддавати. Ну, всі вже тут стоять.
My network of spies reports that you crushed my enemies underfoot and found the symbols of power I requested.
We have a deal. I expect you to honor it.
I had not forgotten. I, too, have been very busy. Here is the data my servants collected before the temple transformed them. Let the Empire make of it what they will.
I hope your face never spoils my view again.
Actually, that reminds me. There's one last itty-bitty little thing you can do, you see. Power is useless without subjects. So, I'd be grateful, when you turn in the data, you'd encourage the Imperials to send more expeditions my way.
I will consider this.
I can assure you, my gratitude, if you send more slaves to be my followers, will not be insubstantial.
Ну що, побігли на другий поверх. Та й ти ж хат. Люблять вони похватати за шию. Подушити в стилі Дарта Вейдера. Та й... А ти, що ж вони так... Дивіться, як я можу там теж. Це що?
Enter and hear me. You mustn't kneel. I would gain no satisfaction from it. So, you've finally found our hidden temple. It's long since time. The followers of the Dark Path battle my forces, and your cruelty is needed.
I live to serve.
Good. Then we shall begin. I am the Dark Lord Farshal. I oversaw this temple's construction, and I have ruled the jungle ever since. Now, you will serve me.
You're not making any sense. The Dark Temple was built centuries ago.
You are confused. I remember clearing the jungle and laying each stone, and I am no immortal. Now do as I require, and the riches of the temple will be yours. The teachings of the Dark Path lured my apprentice and Yara away, but I will have her back. You will retrieve her from the temple depths.
There's a struggle for power going on then?
Yes. It forces us all to become stronger. I do not know how my rivals reached my apprentice, but I know where she went. The Dark Path hides near here. Kill the followers of the Dark Path. Fight your way to their altar, and Nyara must confront you. Do this, or be punished by my power.
I make no guarantees.
Then we shall see what becomes of you. The followers of the Dark Path are not far. Go, and I will await you.
Ага. Щас ми їх цей темний шлях розведемо на смерть. Та, нах ти ж її, ага. Знов не вспів. Ти тебе ще накрив, от йо-моє, ага. Недоречно. Не так. О, все. Адепти темного шляху. Всі лежать. Ти ж мені адепти.
me back. I don't know you. You aren't of the dark path. She whispers to me, tells me to go back to Lord Farshall, that I belong to Farshall, but it's wrong. Something's wrong.
You're coming with me.
Where are we going? Outside. I remember, there's a city outside. I was someone else. Before I came to the temple, I was powerful, I was Sith. But she keeps saying I'm an apprentice. Just an apprentice. And I hate her. But my hate isn't making me strong enough.
You're safe now.
I came into the temple from the city. I remember the lights of the citadel. And then she pushed it all away. She says she's Anyara. She says we serve Farshall. She says there's no city out there, just jungle. Tell me who's right. Am I the temple apprentice Anyara, or is she lying? Is the city outside real?
Lord Farshall wants Anyara, so that's who you are.
Anyara, I understand. Thank you. Thank you. I was confused. Strange. I ran from Lord Farshall, but my place isn't with the Dark Path, it's by his side.
I thought I was crazy.
I apologize. I was with Farshall, and I started thinking. I remembered a different life. I remembered coming inside the temple from... Enough. I will think about it no longer. I must return to my master. I'll leave you to your business. But know that Farshall will reward you for what you've done.
Next time, don't look to me.
I will not need your aid again. Be wary of the Dark Path, and of any others you meet.
Добре. Побігли назад. Аж щоб вас всіх побувало.
You have done well. Very well, in fact. Anyara returned to me, bearing news of what happened. You were wise to set her mind to rights and free her from the Dark Path.
I still have a lot of questions for you.
As you wish. But first, there is another matter. I promised you a reward for your assistance, and I have riches to spare. Take what I have and revel in it. Now, unless there is anything else, I must marshal my forces against the Dark Path.
I must take my leave of you.
Be wary of the temple's dangers, then. Beyond this room, I will not protect you.
Ага, ну бувай. Божевільний.
Hello, stranger. My internal chronometer tells me it has been exactly 963 years since this hologram was made. Have the Sith truly lived in fear of me for so long?
I guess that would depend on who you are and who you ask.
A careful answer. But you certainly don't need to fear me. This image is all that remains of Kelethur. Like so many before me, I challenged the Emperor and was buried in this temple. Fortunately, I had just enough time to make this, an interactive image that would transmit my secrets to whomever was bold enough to find my tomb and unlock it.
Actually, I was trying to seal up this door for good.
Then it's true. The Sith still cower in fear of insignificant me. The way of the Sith lies in channeling the Force through the use of powerful emotions. Fear is the chief of these. The Sith feed on palpable dread.
Is there a point in all of this?
As I discovered, no great knowledge comes without great patience. Fear gives temporary power, and passion is easily manipulated. Real strength in the Force comes when one is no longer afraid. And one can purge fear when one stops grasping, after power, after things, after life itself, and allows the Force to guide him. There is only the Force.
It's nothing like the Sith philosophy I've heard about.
Sith philosophy claims to break its followers' chains, but instead traps them in their own fear. What I learned only lives on through this image and its device. Yet I am one with the Force, eternal and at peace. Take them. Take my teachings to the Sith. They will find power there, but a different kind. Not of darkness, but light.
These heresies must be destroyed.
Then do so. Strike out against knowledge and see what comes of it. If you destroy these teachings, the light does not go out. Remember, fear is not the only way.
Ага, єресі джедаїв не місце в Імперії Ситхів. Так, що у нас тут залишилось? Ага, основне залишилось. Добре. Куди дівся? А ти що за один такий?
What are you talking about?
You don't know me. Has our family fallen so far that the son of my sons does not know the name of Calig, the name so long revered in the annals of the Sith?
You are my descendant. By how many generations I do not know. But know this. Your strength in the Force has awakened me from my stupor.
What do you want?
When the weaklings of the
this planet trespassed my tomb, I rose, resuming my former life. This temple became my kingdom, and I was once more Lord of the Sith. But when you first grasped the hilt of your lightsaber, I knew my hour had come and gone. Your strength, not mine, would return our family to glory.
Tell me where Tulak Horde's artifact is.
Don't speak of it, wretched thing. Its master murdered me and laid me to rest in this catacomb.
In piso se waitai spira pres incretai. In pise e wanata atragata injais.
Ha! Your master is dead, beast. You serve the child of Khalid now. Flesh of my flesh, you should teach your servant to obey.
I defeated him once. I can control him.
Such confidence, such pride. In restoring our bloodline to glory, you must not make the same mistake. Treachery is the Sith's endless game. You must win it.
Don't worry about me.
Beware your master. Beware your apprentice. Never be taken by surprise. Do these things, and you will be unstoppable. But you have not come to see me. You have come for the artifact I managed to wrest from Tulak Horde before he died. Take the artifact, but be careful. I know not what it does, only that betrayal follows it everywhere.
When betrayal shows up, I'll kill it.
If only all things were so simple. Keep your eyes open. I hunger for the day when our power will be restored. We will meet again.
Apprentice, do you have the artifact yet?
You wouldn't want to spoil the surprise now, would you?
Oh. You're teasing me, Apprentice. Hurry back to Scotia's. I mean, my chambers. I have a surprise for you.
I love surprises.
Trust me, you'll love it. Now hurry back with the artifact. I can't wait.
Пішли подивимось. Так, тут вже коштує грошиків, 1273. А раніше було безкоштовно. Так, треба ж не забувати.
Sure.
Easy.
Так, де тут капітан фізик? З лейтенантом хіміком, як майором біологом.
Ah, the only thing more powerful than the Dark Temple. Any luck getting that data?
I'm sure you need it far more than I do.
Hey, you actually came through. Can't say I was expecting that. Can't say it's not a relief. Now we can finally stop sending expeditions in there, wasting all those slaves who should be building monuments to the Empire.
Actually, I think data like this calls for more expeditions.
Had a look at it, did you? Well, it's not really my call to make, but I'll forward your recommendation to my superiors.
I'm sure they'll see the wisdom of my suggestion.
I'm sure they will. Now, our business is done here. Goodbye then, and thanks for the data. Your service to the Empire will not be forgotten.
Так, що у нас тут цікавого є? 52 сили, 52 майстерність. Так, давай силу візьмемо. Так, що в нас мається? Ага. Раз. А, сила, майстерність. Добре. Так, що в нас є тут гарного? Ага. Роздамо подарунки. Та що ти будеш робити? Угу. Так. 56 майстерності. Це сила, майстерність, усе. Так буде дуже добре. Так, гаразд. Прийняти.
You're back. I hope you sealed the chambers of the ancients, Keleth-Ur's chamber especially. I'm terrified to think what would happen if Keleth-Ur and his crazed ideas were to re-emerge.
Keleth-Ur was nobody. Some Sith who turned light side.
Do not underestimate the power of the light which eternally seeks to destroy us. Keleth-Ur's secrets have been contained along with the other ancients. You have done well.
Ага. О, 35 рівень, добре. О, громовий вибух.
One of my finer efforts.
Зараз. Ага. Так.
With time to spare.
Сюди. Добре. Це ось сюди. Хоча ні. Це ось сюди, а це ось сюди. Ось отак. Ось, так що це у нас поглинаюча темрява. А, ну це підкачуватися силою, гаразд. Так. Пошта. Угу.
Your archaeologist team is dead. Killed for the relics they uncovered. I have them now.
Interesting. The Dark Temple's presence continues to surprise and fascinate. I'll quarantine the artifacts for future study. A shame we lost the whole team. At least it wasn't a total loss. After all, we got what we came for.
Just to make sure people know who helped you.
I'll tell the Reclamation Service to name a hallway after you. Whatever secrets these pieces hide, we'll find them. Thank you.
Коридор імені Воледара. Гарна назва буде. Угу. Так, це що? Це теж туди ж. Угу. Так, ну що, поїхали. До начальства здаватися.
Ready for departure.
А, це героїчна місія.
Enjoy your stay.
What happened in there?
Полетіли.
I heard screams coming from the temple.
Probably just the wind.
Probably.
Прилетіли. Побігли, хлопці. Подивимось, що нам там Дардзаш приготувала.
Fantastic, apprentice. You're just in time for my surprise. Since you left for the Dark Temple, I've been reading and reading and reading. Scotia's chambers are a treasure trove of research. Now, who would have thought a man like that had such a curious intellect? It almost makes me regret that we had to kill him. But I digress. I trust you were successful in the Dark Temple?
It's right here. Have it.
Excellent. Magnificent. It all begins here, apprentice. But tell me, how did you manage to pacify the apparition?
Well, first I took a magnet and then a chance cube.
Fair enough. Your secrets are your own. I, however, will not be so guarded. I've been studying Tulak Horde's artifacts closely for some time, and one glance at this one you've brought back confirms everything I've suspected. These artifacts will change everything, apprentice. You especially. They will make you more powerful than you could imagine. I have foreseen it.
Let me guess. You've been dreaming again.
Always and ever. This artifact is one of 5 that together describe a peculiar ritual used by the great Tulak Horde when he conquered the Drummond system. Until I have all the artifacts, I cannot understand the full nature of the ritual, but I have foreseen that you alone will wield the ritual's power. The artifacts are scattered across the galaxy, some hidden by Tulak Horde himself, and some wrenched from his hands by betrayers. Documents and Scotia's effects point to Balmora and Nar Shaddaa, but I will need to do more research to locate the other 2.
Seems I'm always stuck serving others.
Nonsense. You are doing this for yourself, apprentice. I have foreseen the power you will gain. But first, I believe I mentioned a surprise earlier. If you're going to find these artifacts, you'll need a ship, and so I have ordered you one. All you need to do is pick it up.
Just show me where the fun is.
You'll find your ship at the spaceport. Then the galaxy is yours to explore. Don't forget to contact me when you reach each planet for more information on the artifacts' locations. Good luck and good hunting.
Ababarna habens, glaubena, ni in usakwai, usiterens apipao.
Побігли. Ага, таке будеш силу мати, знаємо цю силу від вас. Світловий меч під ребра, да? І уся сила. Так, ну що, щас наберемось героїчних місій та підемо їх виконувати.
Destination. Enjoy your stay.
Де ця штука? Ага, ось вона. Так, що тут у нас? Щотижня. Ага. Скільки? 5. У мене одна вже взята. Раз, два, три. Ага, усі. Потрібно, до речі, всі взяти. Гаразд. Беремо всі. Ага. Ну що ж. Почнемо. Отримати різні руни. Ох, так все ясно стало, зрозуміло, так. Угу. Ей, хлопці, не всі разом. Не всі разом. Їх не сіли, ага. На мене усі дружньо. Так, а тут що? Зрозуміло, баг. Гаразд. Так. Ти що нам кажеш? Та ти диви, які ви, гляньте, скільки вас тут. Та киш від мене! Де цей хлопчина валяється? А, вон де. Ні, не чіпай цього. Ось краще цього. А, вони всі троє зараз до мене йдуть. Це ж дивики гане. Так, а ну. Так, ящерки. Варани переростки. Геть від мене. Кому кажу геть? Веселий тут лісок. Давай, вмякайся. Стоп, нога, ось ти валяєшся. Так. Ще 2 руни залишилось. Перемоги і сили. Бачу вже ще одну руну. Раз. Та давай, вмякайся, так не будеш робити, а. Так, о, повисили. Так, погано, що не дуже довго вона повисіла там. Та давай, бий його. О! Карцюватись цього. Раз. Добре. Так. Так, залишилася руна перемоги тільки, так? Ой, ці двійко цих хлопців адових. Так. Ой, їх 4. Хлопці, так нечесно. Вас більше. Було. Так. Ага. Ага. Знов двійка цих хлопців. Пішли від мене. Так. Гаразд. А це що у нас тут мисливець за головами? Зрозуміло. Так, куди? Ага, вон де нам. печеру. Гаразд. Вмовили. Так, от якось потрібно так обійти, щоб на мене вони не загрилися. Ого. О, гаразд. Угу. Так. Зараз будемо згадувати, як от там правильно. Угу. Угу. Не так. Угу. 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 Ага. Добре, вгадав, як то кажуть. Опа-па. Опу. Тарантатек вискочив. Ну здоров. Здоров, друже, будемо битися зараз, да? Ну давай. Та давай, вм'якайся вже, а. От ти який на мене впевнений, а. Так, а якщо тебе отак втягнути, а? Норм буде, норм. Відкинути тебе, мабуть, не відкину, да? Ні, відкину. Раз. Періодичного.
You have your reward. Our business is concluded.
Завалив таки. Так, 36 рівень, добре. Поїхали далі. Пік. Де нам, куди нам бігти? Є. Так, це хлопці, хто у нас? Мисливці, мандалорці. Ага. Хлопчики. Мисливці. Раз. Подивимося, що це за мисливці такі. Та ні, хлопці, після тих звірів це такі дітвора. Чесним словом. Так, це що у нас таке? Це не те, а це що? Ага. Розуміло, нам униз. Добре. Ага, ось якийсь хлопчина йде. Іди на сюди, хлопчина. Так. Спокійно. Ось, краще отак. Давай, давай, о. Процес пішов. А давай уже. О. А, все, да. Раз. Так, скільки там? 6 уже. Так, залишилось ще 2. А ось вони стоять, хлопці. Під деревом курять. Так, давай, давай. Ти, та що ж таке, а? Що ти маєш робити, ага? Поїхали. О. О, так. Добре. Ну і де цей мандалорський покидьок? Ага. Дедкриг. Ну давай, Дедкриг, іди сюди. Зараз я тобі поясню, хто тут правий, хто ні. Хто батько на Друмонд Каасі? Так, відновити вибухівку. Ну, пішли відновлювати вибухівку. Так, гаразд. Раби. Пішли від мене, мерзутники. Оп! Лежали. Так, вибухівку, ага. Воно, не зрозуміло. Тут поїхали битися. Ти що я сказав? Ну, після місця був першим. Ці хлопці зовсім не мають ніякої сили вже не мають. Так, шпана міленька. Шпана дворова. Так, давай. Ну, підбираємо. Ай-яй-яй, ну що я роблю, га? О. Зібрав, добре. О, так, звичайно. Все забуваю, ага.
I can spare the time.
Easy.
Побігли. Так, закласти вибухівку на дріль. Гаразд. Де тут ваша дріль? Ага, оце вона, так? Да? Угу. Що у нас тут? О, хлопці прибігли. Здрасте. Будь добрий, хлопці. Як у вас там справи? Та давай вже, йо. Ну. Оп, все, нема, впав я. Ще дехто. Де, хто, де? Ага, зрозуміло. О, ось і головний вискочив. Ми так не домовлялись. Гей, хлопці. О, ось отак завжди. Ей, як... Та... Якого біса? Ага, о. Так, хлопчик, ну що, поїхали ми тебе бити. Я бачу тут. Хемвал не справляється. Ти диви, Гати, люблять вони глушити, ага. А якщо я отак зроблю? Буде норм? Та гля собака бешена, а? Ти що робиш, падла? А ну я отак зроблю. Та, бля, тварюка, ти що робиш, падла така, а? То надають гадам читерних спозитів, навичок. Ух, подлюки. О, там валена курика перемогти. Ага. Ну, гаразд. Де там цей в'ялений курик?
No problem.
Ага. А, це нам сюди? Добре. Все, що тут замілка та стояла. Ось вже двоє хлопців посерйозніше. Так. Так, не будемо трошки в'яленого спорика трохи. Потім будемо очіпати. Ніфіга собі. Так, я щось тут трошки не зрозумів зараз. Це що було? Хемвал, я не зрозумів. Ти чому не лікував? Га, Хемвал. Та блін, ти кого б'єш, ти придурок? Чортів. Щас мене то опять знов б'ють, а? Хемвал, блін. Що за фігня, Хемвал?
One of my finer efforts, I think.
Гаразд. Ага, щас. Чекай. Ой. Так, зараз будемо себе набафлювати. Так. Поїхали. Так. От оце любителі зараз будуть, блін, тягати туди-сюди. Ой. Та пішов ти нахрен, гад такий, блін. Я зараз матюкатись начну, блін. З такими тварюками. Тупими, блін. Та, блін, ти зараза така. Та ти запарив своїми перериваннями, а? Падло, тут я тебе отак от под люку. Та глянь, ну, що, якого біса? Ну що робить твоюка, а? А отак от. А що лише що отак? Ненавиджу таких тварюк. Ненавиджу. Тільки його повбивав би гадів. О, ці вже сидять. Відновити теплові детонатори. Щас будемо... Де детонатор? Ну. Тільки 20? Ви з ума зійшли, хлопці. Та... Так, перший детонатор пішов. Так. Цих нема детонатора. Ого, вас там троє. А я зможу цих троїх положити, а? Зараз побачимо. Не зробивши, не знаєш. Ох, ніфіга собі, блін. Оце роздачі йдуть. З ума зійшли чи що, блін? Та давай. Ніфіга собі, оце да. Отакої вам, хлопці. Щоб життя медом не вважалось. Як ви мені дорогі, а? Не зрозумів. Та ну йди сюди. Людина невидимка. Чи хто ти там в біса такий? Так. Кимвальчик, а ну скануй. О. Так, тут що в нас? Ой-ой-ой. Важкий будівельний друїд. А легко у вас немає будівельного друїда? Тимало, ну. Де твої ліки? Я не відчуваю. Ха собі в тебе бомбардування. Чорти б вас хопили, де? Де зарази, де? Де третій детонатор? Ну, твою ж мать, га. Ось як тобі. Та де детонатор, га, сволота така. Де детонатор, собаки? Кажіть. Де? Це мені поки що не этот. Ага. Ну, де детонатор? Знов нема. Та що ти будеш робити, а? Так, щоб у вас... Ну, о, на кінець детонатор знайшов. Угу. Бабах.
Jamunja.
Угу. Їде добре. Давай вже. Та... Фос. Фу, вибачте. О! Фу. Та що ти будеш робити, а? Як ви мені вже насточортіли? Так, що у нас далі? Ага. Ось цей човник. Угу. Так. Горюка. Умри давай. Ну, те ділося, ага. А, ось ти з'явився, іди сюди. Фільтратор, блін. Щас інфільтрую. В одне місце. Зараз весело буде. І я це відчуваю. Йо. А ну отак. А-а. Ось зараз буде дуже весело. Угу. Тому що їх тут ціла толпа. Та давай. Ух, ей. Товариш. Комвал. Ти мене лікувати будеш? Чи ні? То мені ці добре навкидали так, хлопці. Так. Угу. Ти що нам скажеш, лорд Тітон? 11 тисяч життів. Ох-ох. Поїхали.
be able to prove Lord Gratham was behind the transmissions that allowed her invasion, but it doesn't matter. Everyone who matters knows the truth. And Gratham is already losing influence and followers.
Так, все знищив. Добре. Ага. 1700, гаразд, хай буде 1700. Так, ау. Так, що в нас тут ще є, до речі? Інвентар. О, адаптивна броня. Не, важка броня. Ага. Гаразд. А що у нас тут цікавого є? Давай тобі оцю штуку дамо. Кимвал. О, ти згоден, да? Я бачу, да. Тобі сподобалось. Ага. Угу. Ну, гаразд. Так, що у нас тут? Оп, рукавички, чоботи, гаразд. Тут що в нас? О, гарні штуки. Заміняємо. Так, стоп. А це що таке? Не хоче мінятись? Ага, у нас воно вон як. Гаразд. Це 88, це 62. Навпаки. Це 62, а це 88. Угу. Так, тут що у нас? Цікавого. Куб. Майстерність. Угу. Ну, гаразд. Тоді отак поставимо. Так, далі. Угу. Це що в нас? Майстерність це таке собі. Сила можна було б поставити, так ні. Це все продати, гаразд. І це тобі на. Гаразд. Добре, то все продать лишнє. Так, є тут. Є.
What can I get for you?
Угу. Ось.
Come back anytime.
Все добре. Так, стоп. Кивал. Стоять. Стояти. Ага. Угу. Ну добре, пішли. Так, тепер побігли до нашого ангару. Ну що з камерою, га? Поїхали. О, поїхали. Добре. Угу, згоден, гарний корабель. Пішли заглянемо до середини. Ось він наш корабель. Гарно. О, друїдяка.
I mean, greetings. I am 2VR8, factotum droid for this vessel. You must be my new master. Gentle, kind new master.
So I get a starship and a servant too. Not bad at all.
I am relieved, pleased that you find me agreeable. I will never disappoint you, Master. I am programmed for a wide array of tasks, including but not limited to meal preparation, ship maintenance, janitorial duty, and etiquette. Welcome aboard this Fury-class Imperial Interceptor, a versatile craft combining a starfighter's maneuverability with armament to rival larger military vessels. You'll find all of the standard amenities, including your own private captain's locker for storing valuables. The astrogation console contains a constantly updated map of the known galaxy. Interstellar communications are accessed via the ship's holoterminal. Priority alerts that you may find useful are available from the Imperial HoloNet console. Lastly, the ship's intercom will inform your crew that you wish to issue new orders. Any questions, Master?
Stop selling me the ship and stay out of my way.
I promise to limit all future conversation to essential information. Premature deactivation is not one of my directives. I regret I am unable to offer you combat support, Master. Frankly, my chassis couldn't withstand the stress. However, should any errands arise that are beneath your superior status, please do not hesitate to call upon me. I function to serve you. Whenever you are ready to depart, consult the galaxy map on your bridge. It will program the proper astrogation coordinates and activate the engines.
Нарешті замовк цей друїд. Так, о. Хемвал хоче побалакати.
Aglausai unser Pama Ubelin. Usatida sin fara alaim jaal in ima jahaban iten.
My power is greater than any of the fools that surround me.
Jinasiwe jaalaise nam nadize. Ustapaim ICJ in alam is frumadine habans. Gamlid ist franjan kupainanan.
Not many people lock their allies in stasis for centuries.
Iswarim ja algamboze uspalib. Ni havashun isquis gaijukai wijans in haumanai.
Ага. Ну, посміялися і гаразд. Так, треба там дещо викласти. Лишнє. Так, пук, шолом. Шолом сюди. Шолом туди. Угу. Так, це теж сюди. Потім його там використовувати. Добре, це сюди. Це сюди, це сюди, це сюди і сюди. О! Ось так. Гаразд. Ну що, зараз відправимося до Бальмури. О. І на цьому будемо закінчувати. Але ні, спочатку ми відправимося до імперського флоту. От. Так, треба ж підкачатися, скажімо так. Замінити модифікації. Угу. Що там у нас? Ага. Угу. Претензія. Претензія. О, оце добре, так. Пишу, гаразд. Так, стоп. Де нам не сюди. До речі, нам не сюди, нам дещо в інший бік. Ой-ой-ой, це так не прогружається. Охо-хо. А, народу тут 120 чоловік, тоді зрозуміло, чому так ковбасить його. Так, 34. Якраз 38 рівень. Дуже добре. Так, закупаємося. Добре, так. Раз, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Так, раз, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Раз, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Раз, 2, 3.
For the Empire.
Да, for the Empire. Так, по-перше. Так. Добре. Поїхали. Меч. Фокус. Так, шолом. Добре. Так, наруч. Раз. Так, кіраса. Скажімо так. Добре. Рукавиці. Добре. Так, чоботи. Бугая. Пояс. О, та штанці наші. О. Гаразд. Добре. Так, а що ми тут маємо? Нам впало цікавого зброя. Відкрити пакет. Так, та ніколи. Та гаразд, це о. Поїхали. Що в нас там? В лутбоксі. Картель Вепон. Пак. І що в нас там? Ого, світловий меч пророка. Гаразд. Так, декорації. Що у нас там цікавого? Аж 3. Добре. Цікаво. Гаразд. Ага, ось о. Угу. Світловий меч пророка. Заберемо. Гаразд. Добре, дуже добре. Так, а що ми маємо з ось цим зробити? Так. А якщо ми зробимо... А навіщо я закрив це? Ага, ось так. Шайвізла. 1000 там. Так, відсутність. Невелика, гаразд. Ага, а це? Це єсть. Добре. Це йому підійде.
What a beauty.
Добре.
I'll be at the nearest cantina.
Amazing bummer.
Точно. Так. Добре, залишимо. Так, все, поїхали, хлопці. Все, побігли. Можна відправлятися. От тепер можна на Балмору відправлятися. Ну що, летимо на Балмору.
Is that you, apprentice? Excellent. You've arrived safely on Balmora, I see. Now, I hope you're ready to work. I've got a good idea of where the ancient artifact is on Balmora. but it's not pleasant.
You mean like a rancor with a rash, or...
You have a vivid imagination, apprentice. Tulak Horde hid his artifact in a vault on Balmora, one that was later converted by the Balmorans into a toxic waste storage facility. But the vault was hit badly in the last war. It's now a crater filled with toxic waste. Your artifact is at the bottom.
I'll just get some diving gear and go.
If only it were that simple. I'm afraid the waste would kill even you, my apprentice. But try making contact with the Imperial Resources Officer here on Balmora, Major Bessica. Bessica knows the planet, and he may even have a few good ideas.
You want me to work with an Imperial?
Those who succeed without the Force make up for what they lack with a certain resourcefulness. Don't write Bessica off. The Empire has its hands full coping with a violent Balmoran uprising. Officially, they're a grassroots militia. Secretly, they have the Republic's full backing. I've informed Major Bessica of the Republic's involvement, so he'll be better equipped to assist you. No doubt the Republic's hounds will get in your way.
I will destroy the enemies of the Empire.
I expect nothing less. But the war is secondary to the artifact. Retrieve the artifact and try to be discreet. We don't want the entire Sith Order chasing our prize.
Ага, гаразд. Тебе зрозумів, жінко. Поїхали. Та що з камерою, відбувається?
My lord, welcome to Balmora. I hope you like bombed-to-pieces mudholes. Captain Rigel, Imperial Conquest Consolidation Corps. When the Empire invades, we're the ones who seal the deal. Don't suppose you're aware of the situation here on Balmora?
I'm sure you'll fill me in.
The Empire invaded Balmora in the last war, but we've been spinning our wheels in the mud ever since. Resistance fighters think they can drive the Empire off Balmora. We're here to prove them wrong.
What does this have to do with me?
We want the best Sith agents and guns for hire in the galaxy to put this war down once and for all. The Balmoran government in exile, backed by Minister of Defense Volargen, is giving us fits, backing a strong faction of the Resistance. The Minister is safely off planet, but if we break his allies here, we break him. We break him, we break the Resistance.
What do you need me to do?
That's what I'm looking for. People who want to get things done. My second-in-command, Lieutenant Davriel, is masterminding Phase 1 of what we like to call Operation Breaking Point. You'll find him in Sobrik. He's got plans to blow the Balmoran resistance sky high. I think you'll like them.
Ну гаразд. Подивимось, що можна зробити буде. Так, ну що ж, добре. Ми на цьому будемо закінчувати. Дякую всім за перегляд. і до зустрічі!